Aaron Rodgers, the veteran quarterback of the Green Bay Packers, has sent a clear warning to the Pittsburgh Steelers offensive line following an incident at Packers training camp that drew attention across the NFL. The situation unfolded during a routine practice session, when one of Rodgers' teammates was knocked down during a contested drill. Although the play did not result in a serious injury, it was enough to draw the quarterback's focus and prompt a strong response aimed at both his own team and potential opponents. Rodgers' reaction was a mix of caution and assertiveness. Known for his leadership on and off the field, he used the moment to emphasize player safety while simultaneously issuing a tactical message to the Steelers. The quarterback's awareness of the situation reflects his dual role as a mentor to younger teammates and as a strategist looking ahead to upcoming matchups. By addressing the incident in this way, he reinforced the importance of protecting team members while also signaling that aggressive or reckless play targeting his roster will not be overlooked. The offensive line of the Steelers, often regarded as a formidable unit, now faces scrutiny following Rodgers' statements. While the quarterback's comments were not overtly confrontational, they carried a clear undertone. The Packers are watching and will respond if necessary. Analysts note that this could be part of Rodgers' broader approach to psychological strategy in football. By publicly highlighting the knockdown and linking it to a specific opponent, he may be seeking to influence the mindset of the other team while also unifying his own roster around a shared sense of purpose and vigilance. In a team interview following the incident, Rodgers spoke about the balance between the physical intensity of football and the responsibility players have to one another. He emphasized that while contact is part of the game, unnecessary risks, particularly during drills and training sessions, are unacceptable. The quarterback also highlighted the importance of teaching younger players about timing, positioning, and decision-making to avoid preventable injuries. The reference to the Steelers' offensive line, though subtle, underscored his broader message about accountability and readiness. Observers and sports commentators quickly analyzed the situation, noting that Rodgers' response could serve multiple purposes. It protects his teammates by publicly asserting a boundary, it demonstrates his leadership and oversight, and it functions as a mental tactic against an upcoming opponent. NFL players and coaches often use these kinds of statements to influence how rival units approach game situations, and Rodgers has a long history of leveraging his platform to subtly shape the competitive landscape. Inside the Packers training camp, Rodgers' leadership style has been praised by both teammates and staff. Sources describe him as highly observant, disciplined, and willing to address issues directly. His warning about the knockdown incident is seen as an extension of these traits. Teammates reportedly welcomed the intervention, recognizing that it reinforced the importance of unity, awareness, and resilience during high-intensity practices. The quarterback's proactive approach is seen as a protective measure that also motivates players to stay alert and prepared. The Steelers have yet to issue a public response to Rodgers' comments. Known for their strong offensive line play, they are likely to consider the statement both a challenge and a reminder of the competitive nature of the sport. Historically, teams respond to such warnings by using them as motivation to improve focus, refine technique, and strengthen cohesion. Rodgers' warning, therefore, may inadvertently heighten the intensity of the matchup when the Packers face the Steelers on the field. The situation also highlights ongoing concerns about player safety during NFL training camps. While practices are designed to simulate game conditions and prepare players physically, the risk of injury is ever present. Rodgers' stance emphasizes the importance of balancing rigorous preparation with careful management of health and safety. This mindset not only protects players but also reinforces the team's ability to perform at a high level throughout the season. Analysts further point out that Rodgers' warning serves as a psychological tool. By directing attention to a specific unit of an opponent, he may influence how they approach physical engagements, anticipate defensive schemes, and adjust their strategies. Such mental preparation is often as important as physical training, and Rodgers' understanding of this dynamic showcases his experience and strategic thinking as a quarterback. Fans and media reacted quickly, sparking widespread discussion on social platforms. Opinions range from admiration for Rodgers' protective instincts to debate over the wisdom of publicly referencing another team. Some view his comments as an example of strong leadership and accountability, while others suggest it could increase tension between the teams. Regardless, the incident reinforces Rodgers' influence on both teammates and opponents, highlighting his ability to shape the narrative around the game beyond the physical action on the field. Rodgers' warning also underscores the intense preparation environment of NFL training camps. Every drill, every play, and every interaction carries significance. By addressing the knockdown directly, he made it clear that the Packers are committed to player safety while maintaining high standards of discipline and readiness. His approach sends a message that the team is vigilant and united, ready to respond to both physical challenges and psychological pressures during the season. In essence, Aaron Rodgers' reaction to the training camp incident is more than a momentary response. It is a reflection of his leadership philosophy, his concern for teammates, and his strategic approach to competition. The warning to the Steelers' offensive line is both a protective and tactical move, highlighting his dual focus on immediate team safety and long-term competitive advantage. It demonstrates the nuanced role quarterbacks play in shaping both on-field performance and off-field dynamics, balancing physical skill with mental acuity. The incident serves as a reminder of the complexity of football as a sport. Beyond physical prowess, it requires attentiveness, anticipation, and strategy. Rodgers' handling of the situation showcases these qualities, reinforcing his reputation as a quarterback who leads with intelligence, foresight, and concern for those around him. His approach provides a blueprint for managing competitive intensity while upholding standards of safety and accountability. As the Packers move forward in training camp, Rodgers' warning will likely remain a talking point among players, coaches, and fans. It highlights the intersection of leadership, strategy, and player protection, illustrating how a single moment in practice can resonate across the broader NFL landscape. The incident has already sparked analysis, debate, and anticipation for future matchups, serving as a reminder of the multifaceted challenges that define professional football. In conclusion, Aaron Rodgers' response to the knockdown incident is emblematic of his broader approach to the game. It blends protective instincts, tactical awareness, and leadership qualities into a single, calculated message. By targeting the Steelers' offensive line with a warning, he has addressed both immediate safety concerns and long-term competitive strategy. The episode reinforces his role as a quarterback who influences games beyond his physical performance, shaping team culture, opponent behavior, and the narrative of competition in the NFL. As the season approaches, the implications of his warning will continue to unfold, setting the stage for an intriguing and highly competitive series of matchups that will test both physical skill and strategic acumen.